I agree. We should be live. I don't know if anybody's going to be here because it's kind of late.
That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sad part.
I suppose I can load up the pages for relevant things. Oh, there you go. There's Ultima. That's okay. We can do this for an audience of one if need be. In which Treecko actually gets moves, unlike Emerald Kaiser. Is that so?
I don't know about that yet.
He'll get some moves. Let's see. Learn set. Gen 7. Let's go to the entries for this. Okay.
Hey. I'm going to start by adjusting the stats of the previs.
Okay.
Actually, I lied. I didn't lie. I lied about lying.
I tried using Treecko for practice speedrun. It gets no moves until Bullet Seed TM. Not even as a Grovyle does it get moves itself until Magical Leaf in the 20s. Mudkip gets all the moves, however. That's pretty bad.
We dropped special attack by 15 and raised attack by 20.
So we literally just swapped over to being a physical attacker instead of a special one.
I mean, I feel like it makes sense.
I agree. I stand by what we did in the past, but yeah, you're gonna have to
worry about.
Behind the door.
90 seems high, and we're aiming for 415.
Yeah, make it like 85 then.
This one even further, and then
85.
Wait, what did I just do?
An oopsie. What are you aiming for?
415.
You can do like 85, 70 on the Spatak. And then honestly, I don't know. Hey, Clip Kid.
I'll just give it some HP, I guess.
Okay, seems fine to me.
Just so I don't have to scroll and lose my position, what are the first stage stats for the Gen 2s?
325.
Okay, so 15 points. You siphon from special attack again. I'll put 50.
Yeah. I think we can put Fizz attack up to 65 at least. Because that's what the special attack was. And 10
I
more
already
points
forgot
somewhere.
what the total was.
325. Perhaps we can do 55 Spatak. 45 HP seems fine. Yep. More HP now would be a better sub-seeder? Sure, if you want. I'm just here for the 3 points. Oh, you're just leaving after this? That's fair. It is late.
Let's, I guess, go ahead and do stats for all of these.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I gotta tell a stupid story. I'll have it up in chat occasionally. Okay, fair enough. I have a stupid story to tell, which is I'm gonna challenge you guys to see if you can figure out what the mystery of what happened here before I'm done telling the story. Okay, so yesterday after we were done with stream and I was just on my own for a bit, I was doing stuff, watching videos, whatnot, working on projects. I go to get a soda, and here's the thing: is this was normally I get Pepsi Max Lime, but they didn't have it this week, so I ordered Pepsi Max Cherry instead. And so these were the first cans of the Pepsi Max Cherry I was putting in the fridge, and it was only like a day after the delivery had come in, maybe less than a day. Okay, so they're still pretty cold from delivery, right? and it's been winter here. So I take the cans down, and then a few hours later, I wanted to get a drink, and I'm like, I want one of the cherries. So I grabbed a cherry, and I bring it back upstairs, and as soon as I crack it, it fizzes like crazy, right? As if it had been shaken. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? I didn't shake this, and it's been in the fridge for a few hours. Like, it should not be doing that. What the hell? So, it spills all over my carpet. I have to, put some paper towels down to absorb it. Spills on my desk and my mouse mat, kind of partially soaking it. That's great. I have to, clean that up. Eventually, it gets to the point where I'm having to sip from the can repeatedly because more of it is just like fizzing and bubbling out. I have to just keep doing this for like 2 minutes. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And so eventually I'm like, okay, let me try to crack the can a little more, let more of the gas out, because that's the problem, right? When the thing fizzes over, is that for some reason, the reaction has happened or it's been shaken, and so it's produced bubbles that take up more volume than the liquid does when it's not fizzing up like that. So I'm like, obviously you got to let the air out. But it not only was it not helping, I actually couldn't push the tab in anymore. Like I was cracking it, and I was trying to like make a larger opening, and it just wasn't happening. And as I was trying to sip, if you've ever had to do this before, where like, maybe the tab has come off or something, and you can't open the thing all the way, like the actual, like the pull tab has come off, for example, and the part that you push in, won't go in as much if you don't have a way to push it in. It has to come in through a tiny gap, so it barely trickles out of the can as you're trying to drink from it. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, maybe I guess I'll try to use. Maybe there's something wrong with the tab. Maybe let me try to use the back end of a knife or something to push this and open it more. And it wasn't working. It simply, I was meeting resistance, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I'm wondering if anybody knows what happened, because they did eventually figure it out, and it was really stupid. Let's see what you got here. This looks fine. Well, you need 15 more points on Mudkip.
Oh. How did I misread that? Okay, I was thinking 310 was normal, so I guess, yeah.
Pressure trying to push the thing out instead of you pushing it in? Nope. Like I said, I didn't shake it, and it had been in the fridge for a few hours, so there's no reason that there should have been the fizz.
Kind of like Torchic having higher Spatak before evolution, and then it goes the other direction, but I guess I can
sure.
at least make it close.
Alright, when we get done with the stats, here, I'll just explain what happened.
Mudkip, I guess.
And if you're watching this in the VOD, then be sure to leave a comment with your predictions before it. And now the thrilling conclusion. Alright, so here's what happened. The thing was so cold that a column of ice had formed in the middle of the can. And if you look at the ingredients of a can of carbonated, low-calorie lime cola flavored soft drink, you will find that the number one ingredient is carbonated water, and water has a very unique property. Well, it has many unique properties, but one of the unique properties of water is that when it freezes, it expands rather than contracting, as most substances do when they freeze or solidify. So somehow this can had gotten so cold, and then the fridge was cold enough to keep it partially frozen. The can was so cold, part of it had frozen, which took up more space and had the same effect as if the thing had fizzed. So, when I tried to crack open the can, obviously the first thing that happens is you have to push in, right? You have to force part of the matter of the, like the opening, into the can before a hole can be made for gas to escape through. But two problems. One, the thing was already, full in the same way that it would be if there was a bunch of, fizz produced. Which there was basically no space for it to open into. Plus the actual ice column was physically blocking it too. And secondly, there was not really anything that could escape initially. Like, with the gas, it's like it could go through, but the ice was taking up a lot of space that the ice couldn't come out because it's fucking solid. It's not a carbonated liquid. It's not gonna flow outward. So basically, the only thing that could happen was it pushed on the liquid and caused it to fizz up, and then, so like a third of the drink goes on my carpet. I drank most of the rest of it very slowly, and then what was remaining was just this, slurry of fucking ice that tasted bad. I mean, it didn't taste horrible, but it was very much a very substandard way of drinking this beverage. Anyway, hopefully it won't happen with this Pepsi Max lime can here. No. I did have a cherry can, but I didn't want to repeat the problem. Slushy in a can, it was nowhere near as good as a slushy. It was frozen soda. Very dumb. Has anything like that ever happened to you?
Yeah. I honestly, I wasn't really listening to the story because I was just looking at the stats, but yeah. I generally picked up what happened, and yeah, I've had cans freeze, and they suck.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, nothing terribly crazy with what we did on these, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, at least in terms of stats. So yeah, Sceptile became physical. It siphoned some attack from special attack into normal attack. Blaziken just got a very slight buff to special attack, so that it's more mixed. I think we just did that to differentiate it more from Infernape, because that one's more special, right?
Yeah.
No, that one is also mixed. What the fuck? I am not sure why we chose to do that.
Chose to make Swampert mixed?
I'm talking about Blaziken.
Oh.
Because Infernape is 100 in both attacking stats, and
we made Infernape like a little more well-rounded. It's faster by default without speed boost. I mean, speed boost kind of makes up for that anyway. But
yeah.
We kind of just made it worse, which is weird. I guess the idea was maybe it would have like I was gonna say a more varied move pool, but nah, because like Blaziken is gonna be able to get like Brave Bird and shit. I don't know what we're doing with Infernape. As far as I'm concerned, that's a problem for Infernape.
Basically, Swampert, we apparently just kind of sucked some of its attack and put it into special.
I would be okay. Nah, for a second I was gonna say I'd be okay making Infernape like more focused on one stat than the other, but like both of Blaziken stats or like attacking stats are already pretty high, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess the idea is just it's a bit bulkier.
I can see Blaziken in terms of special attacks, probably not getting much outside of fire, and then its coverage is going to get mostly physical. Infernape, I can see getting a little more special coverage. I don't know.
Yeah. Because like Blaziken is just a strong bird, right? Like it's not really based on any kind of specific fighting discipline, but Infernape is supposed to be like Sun Wukong, right? So it's kind of like martial arts, like, mystical powers from the sun and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if we should have just pumped even more into Blaziken's attack and left it special.
I would not be opposed to that, I guess.
I don't know if I want to tweak it anymore. It does seem weird to... It's a difference of 5 points. I don't know if it'll matter that much, but I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
And then, let me see if I want to change the Relos. Yes.
Blaziken can jump several stories high. Yeah, but that's just like a natural ability. It's not like... I'm saying, the fighting type is often because it's supposed to have like a specific fighting style. I don't know why Blaziken has fighting type, to be honest, if you actually think about it. Yeah, I'm actually... the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm questioning it. Why is Blaziken fighting type? Am I stupid? It learns martial arts that use punches and kicks. That's like the most generic.
I mean, it's... Look at the thing it's based on, because it's like there's cockfighting, but then there's like...
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
There's a specific, like, type of rooster that is...
The Shamo chicken breed known for its mane and upright posture.
Nice lack of image.
Yeah.
These things are like swole.
Yeah? You know what it's reminding me of? Bear with, I want to make sure I'm not accidentally capturing Discord here. How do I turn off my screen capture?
Oh, is it the picture you sent me earlier?
Yeah. Okay, I was just making sure the Discord was on the correct monitor. Open in browser. Yep.
I mentioned that I think this Hadoo is quite ugly.
I think it's ugly cute.
Yeah.
I like its
Hadoos
face.
that are. I don't like the face. It's weirdly shaped, and I like when they just have like a a small beak.
Mm.
The proper Hadoo shape is small beak, small head, really big fluffy body, and no neck.
I like it. Okay.
As seen in that picture, in that fucking spreadsheet. Tiny head, giant body.
It's true. Okay. Age?
Oh no, I don't know where we're doing. Okay, so
Is it time to delay the stream even more by talking about the stuff we did between streams?
oh, I guess I forgot that we haven't covered that yet. Yeah, we did Shuppet, which is actually kind of interesting, and then we did Floatzel, which isn't.
Right.
I don't remember if we did any other things.
It also looks like it wears shoes, and it does.
Okay, so with Bayonet, it's part normal type, which is a little bit weird, but we wanted to make it distinct in some way, and it's inhabiting a physical body of some sort, so it kind of makes sense. Its abilities are still just Insomnia Frisk. Its stats... Let's see, we buffed its attack quite a bit. It's at 123 now.
Yep.
Yeah. And so the moveset is... it's basically just... It's a bunch of stuff that is fitting for it that doesn't necessarily work. Like, I feel like the strategy with this thing is just weird, tricky shit. And
that was what you wanted
actually,
to go for, yeah.
We actually did have an idea here. It was it gets flail and was there another?
It's frustration. Well,
yeah, but it's revenge, I guess. The idea is like you can kind of do self damage through curse. And
yeah, that was
it. And then flail powers up through that.
Yeah, and it gets revenge as well, which also kind of helps with that theme of like.
Yeah, frustration on evolution is just well, it's shortly after evolution. That's just a thematic thing. It'll be hard to actually make good use of in game because keeping friendship down is annoying, but it seemed to fitting.
Yeah, I agree. If you really want to give a return instead, you can.
Weather Ball on Shuppet is because Shuppet is just like Cast Form is based on some Japanese thingy that involves the weather.
Mm-hmm. I always assumed it was more of a Fangapappet, and any resemblance to real life Terratorobozu is entirely coincidental, but I can see it. I was okay with putting in that. I also just wanted to say Fangapappet.
Like Fangapappet.
I don't remember what it's from.
It's just some old ass one of those like impact font meme images.
I see. But yeah, aside from that, it's pretty standard. This was the type of thing where we kind of gave options because it has just a really good attack stat, so you can just give it like Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak, Sucker Punch, Revenge, or some other coverage move. You can just do that if you want, but you have the option of doing something weirder if you like. So it kind of supports both.
It's not really something you'd usually use in game, but it's interesting.
Yep.
Not everything just has to be a straight attacker.
Yeah. And then for Sinnoh, keep your panties on Ruby. We'll give you a chance to give some feedback here. Here's what we got for Floatzel. We were
it's pretty straightforward.
I was tempted to move Ice Fang to the main level up pool, and then we decided not to. And
I don't remember why we gave it X Scissor.
I don't know either. But oh well. Oh, because the tails. There's like a dex entry that says that its tails can slash with razor. Yeah, they're like razor sharp slashing ability. And I'm like, well, it has 2 of them. It could do an X Scissor with it. Iron Tail for similar idea of just hitting hard with the tail. You could think of it as more of a metallic slash if you want.
We did get rid of Crunch, which is
a little bit questionable,
stupid.
Perhaps, but...
Yeah.
The thing is fast. I think
my reason for that was basically just like I always think of Crunch as things that are like particularly strong jawed. Either it has a really big mouth or like its main thing is it like crushes things with its teeth. This thing, it's like it can bite shit, but it's a fucking weasel. It's not that strong.
Yeah, it's not Garchomp. And I mean, like I said, it's fast, so bite is... I was under the impression, I think I found out recently this isn't true, but for the longest time, I thought that if a Pokemon is, like, very fast, you want bite instead of Crunch, because of the flinch, but... I don't know.
Yeah.
Weasels are pretty vicious. It's not about temperament. It's literally just about the physiology of their jaws. I don't think that Weasel
it's
jaws
like,
are particularly known for being...
Alligator, bear, hippo, those things should use Crunch. Weasel, not so much.
Yeah. We also gave it Belly Drum. That was something unique that doesn't normally get.
Yeah.
Because of the whole thing of, like, weasels breaking stuff against stones on their belly or something.
Oh, yeah. Well, they, like, sea otters will, like, crack open, like, clamshells using rocks.
Well, I thought you specifically said they'll lie on their back and then hold it on their belly and then smash the
they
stone. Do. Okay, yeah. So yeah, kind of based on that.
Also, Helping Hand is on there just because Floatzel is like constantly rescuing people.
Yep. So we actually I think despite the fact that neither of us I accidentally unplugged my headphones. Despite the fact that neither of us are particularly fond of Weasel or Floatzel, I think we did it justice and we gave it some interesting stuff to work with. Made it more interesting.
We did it justice by getting rid of Crunch.
I feel slightly called out for Belly Drum for alternative reasons.
What?
I genuinely don't know what you're talking about, but I will. Okay. Well, the fact that you've said "don't ask," now I have an idea. You mentioned the Ice Punch
you mentioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did think of that, but Ice Fang is already on its moveset and seems a little bit more fitting.
Yeah, we didn't want to give it both, and we didn't want to give it both, and we didn't want to replace Ice Fang with it. So that's basically all there was to it. Also, for the record, when I said that I unplugged my headphones, I started talking while plugging them in, and then I'm like, okay, they're plugged in. And then I couldn't hear you for a bit, and then I realized they still weren't plugged in properly. So if you said anything before you responding to the Ice Punch thing after that, I didn't hear it.
I don't remember. It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
Yep. Anyway, all right. 25 minutes into the stream, we can finally start on the subject.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Treecko, Grovyle.
I assume you're in agreement on just keeping 1636 for evolution levels.
Yeah, for every starter.
Yep, and they've got the standard starter abilities as their secondaries. Sceptile has Effect Spore,
Yes.
which
You're fine. Just a wee bit biased to see Wizard. I get that. You know, I would be biased towards my favorite as well. I mean, are you happy with it? Like, we also didn't mention Flip Turn, which is a water type physical U-turn.
yeah.
I mean, U-turn's already physical, but yeah, it's a little weaker as well because water's a better attacking type. Actually, we didn't even make up Flip Turn. It just is like that. So
yeah. So one thing I'm actually noticing with Sceptile is Effect Spore is a defensive ability, like it has to get hit for it to trigger, and
yeah.
its physical defense isn't the greatest, so it's not the best synergy there, but too bad.
Well, I guess 2 points. One is a question, which is, does Effect Spore still activate if you have a substitute up? Because some people like... somebody up earlier mentioned subseeding, right?
Let me see.
Yeah, I would say... Don't look at my Tiana, that's an outlier. I would say for most Pokemon, it has probably... like about the same amount of coverage we usually give stuff, and then obviously it'll have its TMs. Subsea Sceptile is a thing. So that's one thing you can do. Right, Effect Spore works with substitute, I assume.
I'm not finding a definite thing about it on Bulbapedia.
I assume it does.
A substitute does not protect the owner from effects originating from itself. Confusion-inducing berries will confuse the owner of a substitute. Effect Spore and other status condition-inducing abilities will function normally. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so that helps for one thing. Secondly, I don't think it necessarily needs to be defensive to justify having a defensive ability. This is just, it's a physical attacker, and when it does get hit, the downside is it's not super, it's a little frail perhaps. The upside is, well, at least you have this defensive ability, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like...
yeah. I mean, if you want an example of a Pokemon with a defensive ability that has no defense, look at fucking Sharpedo. But,
that's rough skin, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you'd call that a defensive ability, but it requires it to get hit, and it can't take a hit, so...
First time chatter. You misspelled something in... no, I didn't. Anyway. Yeah, so... let's look at Gen 7 stuff.
Leaf Blade on Sceptile Evolution, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Unless we think Grovyle should get it.
No, I'm good. /pound Leer. Actually, yeah, it should get Pound. It has a big tail.
Yeah.
Absorb is fine. It was Mega Drain we got rid of, right? Quick attack. Mega Drain.
We got rid of Mega Drain. You literally just said it.
Yeah, but I turned my brain off for 3 seconds. Pursuit. I don't know if we're keeping that, but we'll see. Leaf Blade. Agility, sure. Got rid of Slam. I think we got rid of Detect, right?
We did get rid of Detect. At least I'm pretty sure.
X-Scissor. False Swipe.
Yeah, Detect.
Leaf Storm. Screech. I also think we should give it Seed Bomb.
Yeah.
It has those big things on its back. Get up on its back. Okay, what dragon move should it use? Probably just Dragon Claw, right? It normally gets dual chop, but we didn't add that.
This is annoying.
What's up?
Seed Bomb is a lower power than Leaf Blade.
Does it have any benefit?
Seed Bomb has no traits whatsoever. Leaf
Right.
Blade is a
High crit. I don't know. I guess we could give it to Grovyle. It doesn't. It does need something between. I put Leaf Storm in here twice. It does need something between Absorb and
We could
Leaf
give
Blade,
it
not
Solar
Leaf.
Blade, maybe.
Is this thing associated with this with like solar stuff? I didn't think so.
Not really. It's a jungle thing.
Basking in sunlight. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I think Lurantis is the thing that normally uses Solar Blade.
I know.
That's a jungle thing. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm trying to figure out what we should give it in between Absorb and Leaf Blade. Jump on move tables. I guess maybe Needle Arm.
Relief, I guess.
I feel like Needle Arm is maybe a bit more fitting for it.
I guess sort of. The thing is, though, like, it would work in the sense that it has a sharp arm attack, but that's just Leaf Blade. It would seem weird to have.
Well, I mean, this is for Grovyle
I know.
to get, right? Grovyle also does just kind of have leaves on its arms. I don't know.
I would just do Razor Leaf.
Okay, sure. I want to give more things Needle Arm because hardly anything gets it. We still giving it Seed Bomb at some point or no?
I don't think it needs Seed Bomb.
That's unfortunate. All right.
I mean, the thing is, like, I would even agree that, like, it should probably have it, but it doesn't benefit from it. Like, the only reason we would give it Seed Bomb is if we hold off Leaf Blade for a really high level.
Nah, that's fine.
As far as Dragon moves, I guess just Dragon Claw, probably. There's only 3 physical ones. I did see it got Dual Chop in Gen 7. We don't have that move in here, though. We could add it, but I don't know if it would really
Nah, Dragon Claw's fine.
do much. We could probably stand that up as a Dragon move.
Yeah.
Dragon type double kick is not the most exciting.
Right. Nah, I don't want to make it wait for Leaf Blade.
So how about Bullet Seed over Razor Leaf?
Yeah. It also needs Leech Seed, I forgot, because people like to subseed with it.
Are we making
more slots.
substitute require a TM? I don't know if it should get it naturally.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it has any basis for getting natural substitute.
I feel weird having Sceptile only actually get one dragon move, but I don't know if there's anything else on here that really suits it all that much. Like Dragon Rush or Outrage, maybe. The special moves, like, I'm not really feeling Breath or Pulse. The other ones are all, like, legendary moves.
Yeah. I think it's fine as it is. I wouldn't mind giving it Dragon Rage early. It's just like...
Oh, kind of like how Charmander gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say early. Early-ish. We don't want it to be too early, because 40 power is actually a lot until, like... Probably, like, level 20.
Probably mid-20s.
Yeah.
Or, really, I don't know. I'm not sure how the formula works out.
Yeah, sometime while it's a Grovyle. Don't forget Treecko is a very different Movepool, more special-oriented. I guess I'll look. I don't know how much I can.
I adjusted its stat. Oh, okay. I got to switch Treecko's moves. I adjusted Treecko's stats to prefer physical.
Okay.
Yeah, leafage.
Oh, that is weird. Huh. I guess I'm
quick attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'm okay with if you hold off on Treecko, you can get Energy Ball if you really want.
I mean, yeah. No reason you couldn't.
Treecko only. It does have like a wait. Let me make sure I'm. It does kind of have a tree for a tail. We could give it Wood Hammer.
I kind of think of the tail as more just being like a bunch of really long pine needles attached to like a small branch. I don't know if it's really that much of a tree.
Fair.
Now, if this thing was a, the starter of the region, we could justify giving it some weird, move based off of Mega Sceptile, like launching its tail, but...
Needlong
probably don't need
with
to do
its
that.
tail, no. I know we already said Solar Blade, I'm thinking about other stuff. There's also Seed Flare, which I think we could justify as a high-level move.
Because we were making that no longer Shaman only, right?
Yeah, we already gave it to something else, I think.
I'll check.
Man, trolls these days give up so easy.
We put Seed Flare on Sunflora, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should give it Seed Flare. Perhaps instead of Solar Blade.
It's the wrong stat, but...
Seed Flare? Seed Flare is...
Seed Flare is special.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck that. No, we'll just do Solar Blade.
I mean, we could do Seed Flare instead of Leaf Storm.
Nah, it's known for Leaf Storm as an option. I'll just leave it. Okay.
I mean, Seed Flare is better than Leaf Storm.
Yeah, but I still think it's... Well, that's arguable.
Leaf Storm is slightly stronger, but it, has a detriment, whereas Seed Flare has a... Oh, lower accuracy.
It's also lower accuracy. Yeah, it probably is better, but it's not a straight upgrade, I would say. Anyway. What are we doing for its coverage moves?
X-Scissor's a little boring, but it's on.
He already gets it, yeah. That's not even by relearning.
Yeah, there's Night Slash on there. That's another boring one.
Yeah. This thing is not the most interesting thing in the world. And I also there's not a lot to like draw on to be like, oh, it makes sense for it to use this. We're not just gonna give it Thunder Punch for no reason.
I was thinking Drain Punch maybe, but I'm still looking.
I'm not opposed to that. That feels a little more in line with it. I'm also okay with potentially just giving it like some weird status moves. Don't know what though. Oh, Dragon Dance. I don't know about for move relearner, but just in general, might not be a bad idea. It is
Yeah,
gonna be a
it.
dragon.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Garchomp can use it. Sure, this thing can. It is a good move. We'll just make
Yeah,
it learn at a high level.
right.
Egg Bomb.
No. Air Slash
Everything
purely
has
because
to
it
get
can
Egg
send
Bomb.
sickles and guardian signs.
Passed.
What do you mean sickles? What do you mean it can
Worry
send
about the
sickles? I know
past.
what a sickle is, but worry about the past.
Weed.
Worry weed. Weed.
Any tail moves it should get? I don't really see Iron Tail on it.
No Aqua Tail. Those are like the only ones. Its slash is so powerful it unleashes 5 sickles throughout the screen. The problem is that air slash is special. And also Blaziken's already gonna get flying moves. There's
I
no
could
real
see Grovyle getting natural double tame. It's not
Ew.
interesting, but it's something.
Maybe. There's no reason for this other than it having claws, but you know, we could do special. We could do relearner Shadow Claw, but
If we were going to give it anything like that, I would rather just keep Night Slash.
I don't know.
Shadow Claw.
We read more deck entries.
You didn't know it.
You didn't know it.
I feel like stuff like Swagger and Taunt could maybe fit it, but maybe I'm just thinking of the one that Ash had.
It's mentioning here the leaves on its arms are as sharp as swords. It agilely leaps about the branches of trees. It flits around the jungle, uses the sharp edged leaves. It's giving me Swords Dance vibes, which I know I just just gave it Dragon Dance, but it's like Dragon Dance is usually considered better. So Swords Dance can maybe be a relearner, so you can get
I
it
don't think it
earlier,
really
but it's-
needs both.
Okay. Also, if we give it a fighting coverage, that's just... It already has that. Sorry, no, it already has that, but Blaziken is already fighting type, so it's kind of questionable.
I guess.
I don't know what to do for this thing, because it's like, it has stuff it can do, but a lot of it is like, it gets it naturally. I don't want to move X as a to move relearner move.
Yeah, for the Johto starters, we gave them both 2 like actual attacking moves.
Yeah.
Night Slash is already a relearner move, right?
Oh, it is? Okay.
Well, is it? You'd have to check.
Yeah, it is. Okay, that helps. Why is Fury Cutter a relearner?
I feel like doesn't one of the Prevos get that naturally? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
You want to just do, or no? You already said you didn't want to put the fighting move. Bruh.
Fury Kata is pretty much a Grovyle move, is it?
Bird fat, bird fat, bird fat, fat, bird fat, bird fat, bird fat.
I will. I'm not. Jonesing for this, but I will. I will raise the point of Psycho Cut because it's a cutting move.
I thought of that one too. I didn't say it because I thought you would be opposed.
I'm not opposed. I'm just not particularly like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. But it's like fine. I would be okay with it.
That's a wonderful idea.
I'll just go with that. If we do that, I think we'll be probably needing to give because it'll be good against Blaziken, so we'll probably need to give Blaziken something that's good against. Well, no, because Swampert is only weak to grass. Fuck. That's a weird one.
These aren't the actual starters of the game. I don't think we need to worry about making them a perfect triangle.
Fair enough. But yeah, so
I'm still kind of on board with Drain Punch.
If you would rather have Drain Punch, if that's something you are more interested in, then I'll do it.
I like it because of just the healing, and it kind of fits with some of its other shit.
Sure. Yeah, helps support subseeding, I guess. Alright. Okay, but now Blaziken has to get a ground move, kind of. I think we have one more move slot that we can fill if we want. Because Energy Ball is Treecko only.
Does it need to be?
Does it need to be 20
How
minutes?
many? Huh?
Does it need to be what? Energy Ball Treecko only?
Yeah.
I would prefer it. I mean, I guess I don't have a strong preference. It's just that's how it is naturally. The only reason to...
It would annoy me a little bit to have... Like, I know that I just said we don't have to treat these as, like, a triangle or whatever, but I would still like them to kind of match on the spreadsheet, and having one of them with a Prevo move and not the others would be a little weird.
Okay.
That's a stupid reason to not do it, but...
Okay, so... What level do you find these? Level 10?
I don't know. I feel like it should be level 5.
Oh, it was level 5, wasn't it?
Oh, Long Johnson.
Long Johnson.
Oh, Don Piano.
Oh, Don Piano.
Why my eyes?
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun,
So do we want to do...
do?
What were we doing for Evolution?
I figure that could be Bullet Seed.
I meant for Sceptile.
Oh, that'd be Leaf Blade, isn't it?
I wasn't sure if we were still doing that or if we were making Leaf Blade earlier and then making it like Dragon Claw.
No. Leaf Blade at 36 is fine. You can get Dragon Claw straight after.
So we're making Leaf Blade later than Vanilla.
Does Sceptile not... Is it not like a 32 evolution?
No, it's 36, but... Like, you're looking at Sceptile's set right now, and it's a 23. It's a
right.
Grovyle move, I think.
Interesting. I did not realize that. See, I think 23 is actually really early for a 90 power move.
Yeah.
So, if we did make it earlier than 36, it wouldn't be by much, and at that point, I'm not sure what the point is. I guess to make Dragon Claw the Evo move. I guess I'm okay with that too. If you would, it's up to you. Would you prefer Dragon Claw as the Evo move?
I'm not sure. Give me a sec.
That's your call.
In Gen 4, Grovyle gets it at 29.
That seems
7, it's fucking
fair to me.
23. Jesus.
29 seems fair to me, with like 30-ish.
It's like a shame to not have it be the evolution move, but I feel like it's too good to make 16, and it's too late to make 36. So.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It helps give more moves to Grovyle, because I was just realizing I wasn't sure where I was going to do that.
You're putting Dragon Ridge in there somewhere, right?
I know. Where the hell did I put it? No. Sneaky little blighter. We said 20, right? 20-ish?
Sure. Let me see when Charmander gets it.
Charmander. Sperm.
I left him out there to toughen him up. God, Game Freak just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. So they put Dragon Rage on Charmander at level 43 in Gen 3. But then they moved it to 16 for Gen 4.
Okay. I think 20 is fine.
Yeah, probably.
Boo doo 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 doo. Boo doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Okay, I'm having an issue now because I do feel like it should have Fury Cutter on here.
Do we have space?
I don't think we do. It's got like 6 grass moves. I could probably lose one of them. Also, I just realized that
I think it should be between Solar Blade and Leaf Storm. It doesn't need 2 high-level special ones.
Blade is physical.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Okay.
But to make things even worse, I feel like part of the justification for giving it Drain Punch is like, oh, it gets other draining moves, but we don't have Mega Drain, and you didn't give it Giga Drain. I feel like it should probably get Giga Drain.
Okay, instead of Energy Ball, Giga Drain. Jija Drain.
Yeah. Does it really need agility?
No.
Alright. So the problem is Fury Cutter isn't that good.
Yeah, give me a second.
Paid Adrin. Yeah, false slipe.
False slipe.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Okay, new question. Between Screech and Agility, Agility probably suits it more. I don't know if we want to keep Screech on there. The thing learns it at fucking level 69 in vanilla. Like,
you want to give it Agility instead then?
I guess. I don't like agility at all. I think it's a waste of a move, but it's fine. But negating paralysis, though. But paralyze heal, though.
You can't use paralyze heals, the items. How's this? I don't know what level we stopped at for the other starters.
60. But there was also a... It went... Okay, let me actually see how far off these are.
I can adjust levels if need be.
We could make a new standard. It doesn't have to match the old ones, but the last few levels were 44, 50, 55, 60.
I can adjust false swipe to 40, leaf storm to like 44. Would you say 40, 44, 50, 55, 60?
44, 50, 55, 60.
What's before 44?
Oh, that one apparently depends.
Well,
Usually 39, one of them has a 42. So they actually don't all match.
huh. Okay, if I move this to 55, I would not want X Scissor to be that late, so I'd swap it with Leaf Storm at that point. Make this 50. This would be 44. Yeah, and then this can be 40. Oops. I'm okay with that, if you are.
I don't see any issues with this.
Okay. Sorry, I've had it in small text for the whole stream.
Oh no, it's scary.
Oh
no.
The planet Absorb. That was don't tell me. It was that Nickelodeon show that's like Keenan and Kel spun off from, but I never remember what the original show was actually called.
All that.
Yeah. That was the one that also had like a breakout character that had something to do with a hotel? Question
I
mark?
don't think so. Breakout characters from all that were Kanan and Kel and Amanda Bynes.
Well, those are the actors. I'm talking about the actual character. Maybe it was some kind of recurring bit to do with it was like a fast food place instead, maybe.
Yeah, Good Burger.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Wasn't there like a movie based on that?
Yes.
Based on Good Burger specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. We should clearly watch that. That'll be next.
My Good Burger doesn't have any meat. No. I like him just denying shit.
That was the recurring joke of the character, right? Was he would just say no to stuff.
It was, I mean, one of many stupid things he would say, yes. He would always say, I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, because we're all dudes. Hey, I'm a Good Burger is also where Lester Oak's construction worker came from.
Oh, good.
And so we match together all the different colors.
Oh no.
Made blue.
I forgot about matching together all the different colors.
All the different colors. There's nothing wrong with it.
Might be a few things wrong with it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. Okay. Let me do this first.
You can find my house after you find house. Zelda, take me to Ratatouille.
But father...
It is written only Link can eat.
But father...
How are we gonna get to Rio de Janeiro? Sure, Gravel can get these two. Why not? You don't hear from me in a month. Send my boy.
Treecko getting Dragon Claw at 30 is slightly insane, but nobody's gonna actually do that. Oh, it's also only 6 levels lower, and that's fine.
It's like, oh boy, it's a, 80 power non-stab attack that is super effective against jack shit.
Yeah. 41 for Dragon Dance is like, you might consider that genuinely. If you really want it, but... Yeah. Anyway.
We gave Totodile Dragon Dance at 46, apparently.
Okay.
With it being the 55 move for Alligator.
Hmm.
If you want to just look at the levels of those, honestly.
Yeah, give me a second. What did I do?
No stand?
I see, I just reset it after this. Oh no.
I like the hoodies with the cake.
Okay.
Yes!
One down.
Let's just not do Blaziken.
Okay. We'll just remove it from the game and replace it with...
Comfy.
No, I was trying to think of either Pumbloom or Tentaquill, but I couldn't remember their names, so I just went ba-bida-ba.
What about Burnclust?
Yes. So we did ask Joel for his opinion, and he shitposted at us instead. So
Yeah.
he just went. Well, first he went give it speed boost, and we're like, we did, and then he's like, give it. I don't even remember what he said, but he was just telling us just give it just every good move or something. I'm just like, no, we want there to be like a reason for stuff. And he was just like, well, I don't know what to suggest. I'm like, you don't have any ideas? He's like, no, not really.
Luster Purge. Or, no, Mist Ball. Because it's... Yeah.
Because, oh, right. Yes. Those who know.
If we're keeping Mist Ball, honestly, that would not be that bad of an idea.
Oh my god. I don't think we are keeping Mist Ball. I thought we already decided we're replacing them. We just don't know what with yet.
I know.
What we could do is we could mix together all the Diffient Kayas.
To make blue.
I don't even remember what that's from.
Nothing, I made it up.
Oh. Well, that just makes it scarier.
It's supposed to evoke, like...
Oh, actually, one thing we did do is we made Blaze Kick better, at Joel's suggestion. Or at Joel, it wasn't really a suggestion, it was just he brought light to us thinking about Blaze Kick, and we're like, oh, this thing actually kind of sucks. We should make it better.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to evoke like the now a word from us kids segments from Arthur, where it's just like kids saying stupid bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, that was right. It's because it was only barely better than Fire Punch. Wasn't it 85 power, 90 accuracy, and we're like, I don't know if the 10% accuracy drop is worth 10 power and high crit rate. So we just raised the power a little bit more, and now we think it's more balanced. It's more parallel to Fire Punch now, and you know it's something that's less common. So anyway,
Oh my god.
What was it? What did you say?
Replacing agility on Grovyle with double team.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
This thing won't be annoying at all with double team and Dragon Dance.
No way.
I can probably find it alone in a dark closet. I don't know where I'm going with any of this. Okay, so yeah, Blaziken, it sure is a thing. Let's go game all day, all day, all day, all day, all day, all day.
Let's get walled by Erica or Lance. But well, hang on. It has Dragon Claw for Lance. Oh, do you mean
if they used one?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm stupid.
I don't know if we ever decided the Akanto teams.
No, we haven't yet. I mean, the Johto ones that we came up with are also very subject to change. I feel like,
yeah,
especially now that we're kind of putting in, their movesets and stuff, we might be like, oh, actually, it would be fun for it to use, for the stream to use this strategy. Anyway,
Hoenn Island.
Blaziken.
It sure is a fire type.
Scratch, Growl, Right, Ember, Sand, Attic, Ember again. Okay, no, Peck. Oh, we got rid of Peck. Pluck, I guess. It can get as Combuskin or something. Or, yeah.
You can just get it as Torchic.
Flame, Charge, Quakertyke.
Oh no. It's
Bulk
getting
Up.
scary.
Focus, Energy. We don't have Slash. Brave Bird. Must make everything as stupid as possible. Double Kick. I'm not sure why that's a move letter on this. That should just be like the Combuskin evolution move or something.
I'm pretty sure it does get double kick normally.
Well, it does, but it's his move letter apparently.
Well, I'm saying Combuskin does, I think.
That's weird. High,
I think it
jump.
normally gets it like on evolution.
Kick. It's called that. Question.
Faith Blitz.
Yeah.
Faith.
Now, I absolutely think that Torchic is, if anything should get Singe, it should be Torchic.
I'm trying to remember what Singe is. Is that the quick attack?
It's Burn Nuzzle.
Oh. Yeah.
No, the other one was Hot Streak, which I also think would fit. Torchic Combuskin.
Yeah.
Oh, we actually, yeah, never mind. I put in it. We couldn't make flame charge, so, and we turned it to hot streak instead. So yeah.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Right. I don't know if what we're doing for blue. Probably not just walls. That sounds kind of lame. Blue is a good opportunity to just make like an interesting balanced team with a lot of, you know, good Pokemon from Kanto. Same with red.
Nah, he'll just have the 3 Unova monkeys and that's it.
I almost spat out my drink.
Shit, I'm sorry. Do you know why I said that?
No.
It's
just
because
the thought of that just made me die.
In Black and White, you can fight like one of the Game Freak devs, and they have the 3 monkeys and then just 3 other things, and it's like, really, you couldn't come up with fucking anything better.
That's so good. Okay. Let's read Blaziken's dex entries. Let's go reading.
It'll kick you apart. It'll kick you apart.
Ooh.
It has been known to occasionally jump over the Eiffel Tower.
Yes. It should probably get bounced then. It already has a Brave Bird, but it can get bounced a little earlier, perhaps as it's an honorary flying type.
Kids at his age bounce.
Yeah. We have a few more slots. Supple feathers. I don't like the sound of that. It mentions blazing punches, but we haven't given it fire punch. What fire moves does it get? It's Ember, Hot Streak, Blaze Kick. It should there should probably Singe is like a utility. It should probably get something before Blaze Kick.
Well, Fire Punch is a intermediate physical fire move. Now, this thing does have 110 special attack. It should probably also get a good special fire move.
Okay.
It could just be Fire Blast, but it could also just be, like, you know, Overheat, Heat Wave, Flamethrower. I'm kind of not that picky.
I feel like the mention of, like, its wrists burn with, like, you know, what was it?
God, it is fucking Burn Clust. Do you remember what Burn Clust Steel was?
No.
Its knuckles are as hot as if it held them inside an oven for 1,000 years.
That's so good.
I'm looking up Burn Clust.
But anyway, but yeah, the stronger the foe, the more intensely this Pokemon's wrists burn. To me, that sounds like if it's gonna have any special fire move, I feel like Overheat is the one that fits it best because it's like it's just burning with so much power and it just unleashes it. Like I think that makes more sense than Flamethrower or Fire Blast, personally. So I'm going with Overheat. If that's okay with you.
Sure, and
it's also good because it's like you can fire that off and then you switch to your physical moves. That's like a valid strategy.
You cut me off, damn it! I was just gonna say that. Yeah. I was be like, ooh, I has a smart things to say.
I believe you. Okay, we've got 2 more slots. I was actually gonna suggest Roost as well because of the whole like. It's not really a phoenix, but it is a firebird, and the dex entry does mention every several years its old feathers burn off and new supple feathers grow back in their place. I feel like...
I mean, who cares if it's a phoenix? Like, birds in general can just get roost, it's fine.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
It's usually the ones that are, like, you know, in flight most of the time, but...
But this would be representing that. I mean, we could just give it recover, but I feel like roost is more kind of flavorful.
Why is the picture in the dex just doing Captain Falcon's fucking fair?
Falcon kick! All that, yeah.
I haven't I haven't found much on Burn Clust. I did find one person saying that Heat Clust with Eviolite is better.
That's why I imagine is high jump kick and knee kick. I'm pretty sure it is supposed to be that. I think Imported Cheese said in a video like the Japanese name for high jump kick is the same type of technique that that Falcon kick is.
Ooh, who died in 23 boil spills?
What the hell is the thing on the left? Is that... I mean, I could tell it's Berserker, but is it, like, shiny, or is it just modded? Also known as Knee of Justice. Okay. Anyway, hi, Baby Boo. That's a cute name, Baby Bus.
God.
Feather Dance was suggested. I don't hate it, except for the fact that we have very few slots left, and I'm already thinking we might have to remove something to make room for coverage.
The relearner coverage shit, yeah.
Yeah. Like, we have 2 slots left. If I'm adding Roost / Recover, then I feel like...
Why would it be Recover?
Just to represent... If you think that Roost is not fitting because it's, like, not a flighted bird, then... I think it should have some kind of recovery move because of this.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think Roost is fine. So here's the problem is...
Get rid of Bounce? We just added Bounce.
Yeah, I think Bounce...
Because it jumps
It kind of sucks, but it's fitting. Yeah, I feel like we should keep it.
We could cheat and make like Sand Attack Torchic only, but no.
But yeah, right now it has Pluck, Bounce, and Brave Bird, and this is for a non-stab type that is also not its move relearner coverage, which is unless we get well, does it get Brave Bird naturally?
It does.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. What the hell are we doing for coverage on this thing?
I don't know. Night Slash. Okay, no.
I'm reaching here. Sand Scorch, maybe. It's 50 power though.
Yeah, you're not lacking ways to burn stuff as Blaziken as well.
Missed ball. We'll give it Smackdown because we got rid of Sky Uppercut.
I'd be okay with a rock move. I don't know about that one, but like a rock slide maybe. I can imagine it like...
I don't know why this thing would use Rock Slide.
Well, it's like Sand Attack. It just kicks up a bunch of rocks and they slide down from the sky.
I don't think it's going to Rock Slide.
Or, you know, it jumps up to... It jumps up to a big rock like this and then kicks it and then rocks slide down.
God.
Every one Pokemon with hands should have rock throw since they can all throw the rocks.
Yes.
Oh, I'd be okay with Metal Claw. It fucking sucks ass, but it would fit.
Yeah, I was looking at that and it does suck ass.
It can raise the user's attack by 1 stage. It's basically Dragon Dance.
We could do Steel Wing. It doesn't really have wings, but...
No, it doesn't have wings. I'm not giving it Steel Wing. Charmander gets Metal Claw and Fire Leaf Green. Yeah.
Yeah, but it gets it naturally.
I'm wondering if we should boost Metal Claw to like 60. I know that would make it on par with Magnet Bomb, but Magnet Bomb is fucking weird. And
fucking nothing learns Magnet Bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Metal Claw 60.
And now I think it's a little more justifiable to give it to give it that. And also, it doesn't need to be 95 accuracy. What is this? Am I right?
I mean, yeah, I don't know how they determine these things. Like,
Yeah, fuck this. Let's make Mantle Claw like actually kind of okay. It's a steel move. It's already not fucking hitting anything super effectively.
okay, so I'm trying to think in what circumstance Metal Claw is the way to go here. It beats Rock. I think
Which fighting already does.
So you're not giving this thing Metal Claw.
No, you're not. Unless we make
I'm fine with keeping the buff, but yeah, we might need to still...
Well, I'm wondering, should we buff it more? Should we give it like a 20% chance or a 30% chance to raise your attack? But that might be a bit much.
Yeah, I don't think it needs that.
It wouldn't even need Steel to beat Fairy, because Fairy, like, even if we had it in the hack, which we don't, but if it did, Fire resists Fairy, you can just... And Fairy doesn't resist Fire, so you just hit it neutrally for stab, and it'd probably be better.
I'm tempted to say fucking make Brave Bird a relearner move, but no, it's dumb.
No. Meteor Mash is like a punch, right? No, we're not doing Meteor Mash. Obviously Null Stroke. No. Wow, this thing, there's nothing. There's like nothing good.
That's the problem, is it basically already has a third stab type, so there's not much to pull from.
Yeah. I know Meteor Mash's Japanese name is Comet Punch, that doesn't change anything.
It's lame, but we can just give it Thunder Punch. That'll at least be one of them.
Sure. We also need to figure out what we're getting rid of. Unless we make one of the status moves a move relearner. Could also make Bounce a move relearner, even though it already gets other flying moves. Just because it doesn't get it naturally, so it's kind of like... It's like if you want to go out of your way for it. But yeah, it's... Yeah. I already don't remember what we did for Sceptile. How did we come up with 2 types for it to use? Oh, I see.
It wasn't that much of a stretch.
Yeah.
You want to just do Sand Scorch. It's the 50 power is...
No, I really don't.
Okay.
It's a special move. It doesn't need it. I get where you're coming from. I would not be opposed to some other ground move if we can come up with one that makes sense for it.
I don't think any of them do. I'm honestly kind of still thinking Smackdown. It's random as hell, but... I don't know.
I guess the idea is if something's using Fly, you don't have to switch out and take the 90 flying. You can, you know, you can hit him with a super effective, probably super effective thing that brings in... Okay, fine.
It's so fucking random, but I don't know. In a way, it kind of makes sense.
Sure.
We're gonna look at this in a week and be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, no, we'll remember in a week. It'll probably be in a month. Will Spiky and Pichu be in the game? It's already in the game. The question is, I guess, will we make the event accessible without cheats? And if we can, then yeah, I'd like to. We brought this up in a previous stream.
We also need to see if we can give it different moves.
Yes, we were
If
considering
so, we need to give it Spatial Rend.
Why Spatial Rend? Because...
I'm just fucking around.
Okay, I was gonna say I thought the idea was we were gonna give it Volt Tackle, Peace Blossom, in Immolation, and Gated Raid.
Right.
Because that'd be really funny. Okay, what are we getting rid of? Because we still have 21 moves here. High toe. I just realized something incredibly stupid. It learns more flying attacking moves than fighting. Fighting is just double kick, high jump kick.
Oh god. Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's look at fighting moves. There's fucking enough of them to pick from.
Yeah.
What does it get naturally?
Double kick and high jump kick.
That's it?
Yep.
Alright. I'm getting me mallet, by which I mean I'm looking to Pont.
Well, it would normally also get Sky Uppercut, but, you know.
Pont.
Pontificate.
Let's see. Through breeding, it can get low kick and reversal. That's it.
Bad.
The hell? I was gonna say close combat, but that's kind of an Infernape
It's
thing. I don't know
Infernape's
if we
thing.
want to double dip.
Double dub. Sorry.
Okay, for some fucking reason, apparently in Gen 4, it can get Vacuum Wave as a
I'm seeing
tutor. I don't want to give it that.
No.
I'm not really feeling low kick. Break is like fine, but it's kind of meh.
It used to be a middling sort of power. Not middling, but like we're going with the two it currently has a 60 and 120, so we should ideally aim for something from 80 to 100, I think.
Well, Break is 75. It has a bunch of other recoil moves. We could give it submission. I don't know if it is terribly fitting.
It doesn't feel fitting to me. I would sooner give it dynamic punch than submission.
I guess.
That's kind of gimmicky.
Could also just go with superpower, but I know that we've been kind of using that a lot. I think we have. Checking right now. Let's see. What do we have superpower on? Nidoqueen. For Alligator for some fucking reason. Azumarill for some fucking reason.
Well, that was because of huge power, I think.
Explode for some fucking reason.
Oh man.
Beebarrel for some fucking... Oh my god.
Vacuum wave it is.
I'm kind of okay with dynamic punch. It
Okay.
doesn't feel that bad.
Okay. So now we need to get rid of two moves.
Yeah. Have it start with Scratch and Sand Attack. You can get rid of Growl.
Okay.
And then
maybe we just give it Singe instead of Ember. They are very similar in power. Yeah, it's Singe is just straight up better as well. So it's like what we'll give it. I know Singe is like because of the guaranteed burn. It should maybe be a higher level. We could give it Hot Streak as its first move, and then Singe later. Is its first fire move?
maybe. What is it for fire currently? Ember, Singe, Hot Streak, Fire Punch, Blaze Kick, Flare Blitz,
Overheat. I think
a lot of stuff at the end.
And three things
Fire
at the
Punch
beginning.
in the middle.
Yeah. These three feel all kind of redundant. We're not giving it reversal. We already have two. We're trying to get rid of moves.
Yeah, it doesn't.
These three, I think, feel redundant together, but I'd like giving it both Singe and Hot Streak. At least Singe, maybe not necessarily Hot Streak, but I would say either get rid of Ember or Hot Streak.
I'm gonna say let's get rid of Hot Streak because like it does get speed boost, but that aside, I don't see Torchic as really being like this fast thing.
I agree. Okay.
So
the question now is, what are we gonna give Hot Streak? Because I don't know. I guess Ponyta. Let's look at fire types.
Yeah, let me look at the list.
I think Growlithe, Ponyta, Flareon.
Well, obviously Magcargo.
Well, duh.
Chimchar.
I don't know about Chimchar. Houndour, maybe.
I mean, monkeys are fast.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few things. I would say probably like half the fire types available could get it. Okay.
You can find my Fauth.
This is Greg Gibbs. He is in the hot seat. He is hot. He is in the seat. He is Greg Gibbs. He's a buddy there.
No. Azelf.
Oh, you're thinking of stuff that isn't fire type that could get it?
Yes.
Why Azelf?
That's all I got. Because weren't we like originally thinking of kind of giving them secondary types, but then like not actually? And I think it's the fire one of the trio. I don't know.
I have no memory of this. Well, would Yuxi be ice and then Mesprit electric?
I think you get like Fire Blast, Blizzard, and Thunder TMs at their lakes or something, and I don't remember. There was some reasoning behind it.
Well, I'm fine with giving them some looting there, remove Ravenna, but anyway, yeah, I'm sure we can.
Okay, we're giving Hot Streak to fucking Lopunny.
I feel like, oh god, I feel like I don't actually get that beyond just saying it's hot. Is there more? It?
I was just looking at the list, and I'm just like, rabbits are fast.
Oh, okay. I feel like anything that charges could get it, and anything that would get flame charge, basically.
Rhyhorn.
Rhyhorn could potentially get it. Tauros.
Embertow,
yeah. Okay. Right. Moving right along. Yeah, Tentacruel could get it. I agree. I completely agree with that.
Unknown H.
Unknown H, yeah. We do a little trolling. Okay.
It's Embertow spelled TAU. It's the fire type evolution of Tauros according to the Emerald League, which is a fanfic written by Captain Pringle.
This is before Pokemon Emerald came out, right?
Yes.
He predicted it. He didn't predict it. He didn't predict shit. He didn't predict shit. We all fell in the shit. Okay,
Yeah. Oh no, I got dumb.
Esther, you ugly.
Oh
no.
It wasn't quite bird up, but it was evocative of it.
Wow. Esther, you ugly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty good though, right?
It was okay.
Esther.
You're far too pleased with yourself.
Shut up. You gotta share that one with Joel.
I don't know how I would. You might have to do that one yourself.
Oh, okay.
Burn Clust.
I'm getting lightheaded. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see.
Shit, I remember the like really imposing I'm just gonna say Deuteronomy because I can't remember.
Fuck.
The really imposing dyslexia commercial.
Oh. Oh, you mean? Hang on. Yeah. It was the one that was like, is this a B or maybe a P? A Q, perhaps, or a D?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like very, dark and scary for no fucking reason.
Good shit. That's the you ugly.
So Blaze Kick 36, right?
Yes. Yes. How many moves need to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2. Am I stupid? What did we do? I am
There are too many
confused.
moves.
Oh, no. I'm stupid. It's Blaze Kick counts as one. Yeah, so okay. So basically one of these needs to be
Dynamic Punch on Combustion.
Okay.
It's not entirely fitting, but it's been a while since its last fighting move. It's gonna get replaced.
Yeah. Bounce at 40 feels weird, but...
Oh, I'm so glad you're not a dinosaur! Bounce at 40 is fine. It's bad, but it's fine. Wait, Pluck at 19?
Yeah.
Swap it with, like, Focus, or no, because that would be right next to Bulk Up.
I think Pluck at 19 is fine. I genuinely see nothing wrong with it. I didn't want to give it to Torchic. I wanted it to make a Muskin move.
Oh, okay. Dave's in for out. Dave.
Okay, the question is, what's the final move? Is it Overheat, or is it High Jump Kick, or Brave Bird? Because, like, there's a lot of options here.
Probably...
For Sceptile, it was Solar Blade, so probably Flare Blitz?
I'm gonna say Flare Blitz, because Blaze Kick is already good.
Yeah.
High Jump Kick is a needed improvement over Dynamic Punch. Brave Bird is non-stab.
Yeah.
Brave Bird at 55.
Okay.
And
so then...
Overheat. I guess. This feels right, I think.
I feel like swapping Overheat and High Jump Kick, personally. We buffed Blaze Kick, not the accuracy, but we made it a bit more.
Yeah, this is fine. You can swap those, I guess. My name's...
Are you putting the moves in?
Apparently.
That is indeed what it was. Congratulations for recognizing it. Why am I tired? I woke up like 3 hours ago. After getting plenty of sleep. When did I fall asleep? It was like 5 p.m. So I think I slept like 9 hours. Maybe 8.5. That should be enough.
Cudders.
Literally just do the same like level stuff as Sceptile, except I'm now gonna go through Sceptile and actually remove a few things. I don't know if Treecko should get X Scissor, for example, or Dragon Dance.
Yeah.
I guess it can get Dragon Dance. Dragon Claw probably not. Esther, you ugly as sin. Esther, you really, really ugly. Ugly. Esther, you ugly, ugly as sin.
Oh, goddamn. Super idol, super idol. Be an alpha, be an alpha.
Feel like there's no point to keep it a Treecko if its Evos can also get Giga Drain. That was basically the big deal about Treecko. It's just to get stuff early. I'm not... Not everything needs to get a, like a unique move for holding off. I think it's fine as it is.
I think most things don't. And probably shouldn't. You know, you didn't have to find my pants. Oh.
And then... Yep, shouldn't get Blaze Kick, shouldn't get High Jump Kick. Probably shouldn't get Double Kick. Like,
Shouldn't get bounce, honestly.
yeah. Shouldn't get Brave Bird as Torchic. Shouldn't get Dynamic Punch.
Oh my god. Alright, so it's gonna get, like, you know, level 32 Overheat.
That's 43.
32.
But that's not the the calculations.
I'm making it 32.
But now it gets it earlier than Treecko. Gets Leaf Storm.
I didn't realize that Leaf Storm and Overheat lined up in that way. That's nice, but yeah.
That was not actually intentional, but yeah.
43 is the 24 to 43 gap is fucking atrocious. It needs to be adjusted. Like,
It can get Blaze Kick.
All right.
What level would that be again? It's like
32. Everything is 32.
God. 5, 6. It'd be 31.
You know what? Let's give it bounce too. Why not?
Kids his age bounce.
It's true.
So this would be 7. So it'd be 32. That doesn't sound right. Oh no, hang on. It's not 31 because I forgot we reset it. So it would be. Ah! Isn't it amazing when you buy a used game released years ago and the download code with it is still good? Is that for what, for the game itself or for like some DLC or something? Anyway, Swamp Pit time.
Almost.
What's
There's 3 other things we have to do.
There are 2 things that you need to know. Such a weird game.
I wanna. What is?
There was a character in Kill La Kill who just... There was a recurring joke that he would always show up and then be like, there are 2 things that you need to know. And then there's no joke to it. There's no follow-up. He just always has exactly 2 things to say to everyone. and always phrases it like that. He just shows up. He's like, there are two things that you need to know. Number one, this, and number two, this. It was the type of thing where he does it the first time, and you're like, you don't think anything of it because it's just dialogue, and then he does it again, and you're like, isn't that the same thing he said earlier? He just keeps doing it. It's like, why do you always have two things to say to people? Anyway,
But I want to look at the other water grounds to see
okay.
like what niches they're supposed to hold. So we still haven't done Quagsire.
We haven't? Oh shit, you're right, we haven't.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought we were completely caught up aside from this.
I think Quagsire is the only one we haven't done.
Oh. Well, shit.
Because there were a couple days where I was like, we could do that, and you're like, we shouldn't do just one.
That was you! You said that!
Well, now I'm saying that you said that.
That wasn't me! Sapsip is not in the game. We can't do that.
I thought that you were the one who
No.
didn't want to.
No, I would have been fine with it.
Quagsire.
Wonder when Barboach is? Probably not too long from now. I don't remember whether it's Old Rod or Good Rod, or if it's even Rod at all. I think it is, but I think Route 32 is where you get the Old Rod, so we're gonna have to do a stream of just a bunch of fish, which will be the most interesting stream of all time.
Barboach can be found in Dark Cave with the Old Rod at 5%.
So yeah, that'll be something we can do. There'll be like a bunch of different fish, and we'll probably, I don't know if we'll necessarily do that one on stream. We'll do a poll for which ones people are most interested in seeing, I guess.
Yeah, let's see. From the beginning of the game with Old Rod, we can get Magikarp, Horsey, Finneon, Staryu, Shelter, Goldeen. We already did Poliwag. We already did Krabby, Barboach.
I'm like Bob Bitch. Who it's?
Love Disc. That one, yeah, it's on the same route as the Old Rod.
No Quillfish with Old Rod?
Nope, Quillfish is a good road.
That's fine, I guess.
That's it for a while.
Okay, so there'll be 8 things to choose between, and only 7 of which will be Bruce Philantric in it.
God. Okay, so looking at water ground types, Quagsire's stats just kind of got an all-around buff, it looks like, other than its HP dropping by 5 for some fucking reason. It's well-rounded, except it's slow. Water absorb, unaware.
Ow, ow, ow. I don't know why I did that. I just shoved my arm into the hole in my chair, and then it wasn't stuck, like I pulled it out relatively easily, but it was uncomfortable and painful when I pulled it out. I don't know why I did that.
Whiscash is Hydration and Oblivious. I already forgot what the other one was.
Do we want to like do what we did with the birds, but with these and kind of like characterize?
You should write them down right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's so start over.
No. Okay.
Quagsire.
So yeah, Quagsire is it gets water absorb and unaware. I would just describe these as balanced but slow. Like, yeah, it's slightly physical leaning.
So what you're telling me is it's a slow, frail mixed attacker.
Yes. Well, it's not frail. It has 90/80.
Okay. Slow, bulky mixed attacker.
I'm guessing the other ones are going to be a lot like number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so fucking Whiscash has Oblivious and Hydration. Hydration is status heal and rain, right?
Yep. Which that supports perhaps a bit more of an offensive style because you don't have to worry about being hampered by that, I would say.
So let me make sure I'm remembering here. Unaware is the opponent's stat changes don't matter, and Oblivious is just you can't be attracted, right?
correct.
Oblivious does other shit in later games,
Unaware does two things. Unaware either makes you a good wall against setup sweepers, or it allows you to be a good wall breaker against setup walls.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas Oblivious does jack shit.
No, Oblivious doesn't do anything. You're not going to take that one. You're going to go with hydration.
So it is. I don't know what the fuck you would call these stats. I'm just gonna read them out. 122. You wanna write these down so you can look at it and decide what the fuck these stats are. Yeah, these are the weirdest stats I've ever seen.
I would not call these weird. I would call this just balanced, but with one stat standing out, which is HP. If it was balanced with attack standing out, you'd be like, oh, it's an attacker. This is just, it's a big pile of HP.
Well, its attack and defense are both shit, though. It's special attacking with bulk. I get, or yeah, bulky, specially bulky. Like, I don't know what to call this.
I think we wanted one of these to... I think the reason we did this is because we had a few water grounds and we wanted to kind of divvy them up and make them not all just, physical, like just, use Earthquake and a physical water move.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, Whiscash has like kind of a mystical thing to it, right? Where
Does it now?
Yeah, it's a Namazu, right? It's like people think that catfish cause like earthquakes or something, or like can predict them.
So clearly we should have made its Earthquake the weakest of the four, but yeah.
I also think we're going to give Whiscash, like, Discharge.
Yeah.
Because
probably.
catfish are electrosensitive.
Okay. So, yeah, Whiscash is just the weird one.
Sure, yeah.
Then Gastrodon is...
Well, hang on. High HP, balanced, special leaning, I'll call it. Yeah, go on.
Also slow.
Are any of these fast?
Swampert is the fastest of them, I think. Gastrodon has 19 speed.
That's borderline, like, Trick Room strategy. Well, it's not even borderline. That just straight up is, like, you should Trick Room this. Yeah. Or go heavy on Curse.
So Gastrodon has Dry Skin and Sticky Hold.
Sticky Hold is not very useful, I would say, other than... I guess if there's more knockoff running around, then... Sure.
Yeah. This is a more min-maxed Whiscash. You want to look at it?
I would just call this a special tank. It's a slow special tank. It has pretty high special attack and special defense, and then it makes up for the low speed and HP. And yeah, I would just call this a special tank. This one's pretty standard. Probably it's just it's unfortunate I can't really use Curse because it's not physical. I guess you could do that just for the defense, but it probably wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah. Okay. And then Swampert is adaptability and Torrent. Oh, actually, it also has 60 speed. It's tied with Whiscash, I think.
Okay.
Unless we change it.
I don't think it should be faster.
Okay. It's definitely got the highest BST of the bunch. It's... This is just a better Quagsire. Hold on, Quagsire is 90, 90, 90, 80, 80, 50. This is 100, 100, 90, 95, 90, 60. It's a very similar spread, but is just better across the board.
That's unfortunate.
Quagsire at least gets Water Absorb and Unaware, which are good abilities.
Yes.
But yeah.
Swampert is more leaned into attacking. Quagsire, we could perhaps give some more defensive type stuff and more tricky stuff. Quagmire gets Amnesia. Yeah.
thing is, I actually really like Quagsire. It's one of my favorites. I would like to give it something to do, but I don't want to like.
I like
give it
Quagsire
too much
well
special
enough, and
treatment.
I'm happy to give it to make it good, but I don't think we should just make it like compete on the same axis as Swampert, because otherwise it's just gonna fall
Yeah.
short. It should do its
I
own
know.
thing. It should be. Okay, well, let's think about this. Whiscash, we've already kind of said it's. I think that Whiscash should be basically a special attacker, and it gets like weird coverage, so that's kind of its niche filled. Gastrodon is, man, it's also special. At this
If any
point,
of these should be physical, I feel like it should be
Quagsire.
Swampert.
No, really? I was gonna say I feel like Swampert feels mixed to me because it's like big and bulky, but also like commands the power of the swamp, and the swamp makes me think of like
Yeah. I guess the thing, Quagsire is really dopey. Like I see it as not very physically threatening. Like I feel like it should be able to use Earthquake reasonably well, but not really have a whole lot else in terms of physical attacks, and just mostly latent special otherwise.
Quagsire is also quite an early Evo. I guess that's a benefit of it.
Yeah, you get it early, it evolves early. I guess you get Mudkip early in this hack too, but
I don't I'm okay with Quagsire being more useful early on. I still think it should have its own niche later, though. It shouldn't just be better early, worse later.
I agree. We could just siphon some of its attacking stats or its physical stats into special ones. Except actually, isn't that what fucking Whiscash did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Oh boy,
who cares
missed in
what
his.
Mist in His? The thing is, I'm looking at Whiscash and I think that these stats kind of suck ass. But I mean,
Well, okay, let's be clear about something here. All four of these are heavily benefited by having one of the best type combinations in the game, so it's okay if their stats are not amazing. That's my opinion on the matter.
yeah, I guess.
Waterground is just that good that it makes up for it.
Here's a random ass question: would you want to just make a last minute change and make Whiscash electric ground?
No, I don't think so. I see where you're coming from, but the thing is, like, it's a fish. It should be water.
Yeah.
I like it being water ground with electric coverage. That feels interesting to me.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of its thing.
In fact, I'm gonna start writing this stuff in. I'm gonna say electric coverage, and I'm also gonna put on Gastrodon entry hazards and poison coverage.
Oh,
That feels right to
giving
me.
it like toxic spikes and stealth rock. Or...
I think so. Yeah, that feels Gastrodon to me for some reason. Maybe even grass.
I don't know about grass, but
I think so. I like the idea of it getting Giga Drain, perhaps, or something kind of slimy like that. Maybe an energy ball or something. Definitely nothing leafy, but like
yeah, maybe.
a Giga Drain, I think would be good, or even an energy ball. Grass knot because it grows weeds in its wake. Maybe. I would say Swampert should probably be the most straightforward. Swampert just hits hard with water and ground.
Yeah.
And then that leaves poor Quagsire, and I think this should be the one with like. I think we should lean into it being more of a wall, perhaps. That feels the most fitting to its character, rather than trying to force it into like a physical attacker box or like.
Should we
something else.
Should we adjust its stats to give it better defenses and siphon from its attack
Probably
stats?
yes. Probably yeah. I would say so. Are you okay with that? Because I don't want to dictate this because you are the bigger Quagsire fan here.
I do like Quagsire, but I mean, I don't think it's justifiable to, just suddenly be like, oh yeah, it has like 130 special attack. Like,
Okay.
I don't see it having a high physical attack.
Mm-hmm. Would
The
you want to
thing
make it
already
even
has-
slower to put some of those points into making it bulkier?
Probably. Hold on. What's its vanilla speed? It's
I assume
35.
40.
We can just
35.
put that back.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe just 30.
No, 35 is fine. I mean,
Yeah, if you make it 30, it can be evenly divided.
I don't really know what you mean by that.
Well, because we dropped it from 50 to 30, so it's 20 points. We can split 20 evenly between two stats. We can't
Okay.
split 15.
I figured we were gonna because 90 attack is actually higher than I expected it to have as well.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Let's start like this.
What was its total originally? Was it
It
480?
was 480. I've been keeping it the same. So at least this much, if not, like Whiscash has better spit.
I would go higher. Yeah.
So
At least drop its attack to 80.
Okay. Now the question is, do we go further?
Yeah.
Are we thinking like 110 on both defenses, and then maybe 70 on the attack and spatak?
I don't think it needs to be perfectly even. It is in vanilla, but I'm gonna say go with like 75 special attack and maybe like 65 attack.
Okay, so we've removed 20 points. So then 110 and 110 again.
Put its HP back to. Put it at 100. It's 5 more than vanilla.
Okay.
And then.
So we have 15 points left, I think. No, 10.
10. Just make it 105 for both, I guess. Unless you think it should. Nah, 100, 100, 110. That feels right.
Okay.
Not the biggest fan of defensive Pokemon, but it kind of makes sense on this one, I think.
Mm-hmm. Water Absorb definitely helps. Unaware will make it resist like setup sweepers better.
Yeah.
Typing is very defensively good. Well, it doesn't have any weaknesses at least. Don't have any resistances. It has like what? Let me think. 1, 2, 3. 1 immunity.
So what is it? So it's weak to grass. It is immune to electric. It resists
steel,
fire, rock.
steel, water, fire.
No, it's neutral to water. Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's either neutral to water or it's immune, depending on ability.
Yeah, okay. So steel, fire. Does ground resist? It does, yeah. Rock. Does ground not resist anything else other than electric and rock? I swear it resists at least one other thing. It's not fire, I know that much.
Steel.
It doesn't resist steel.
No. Poison.
It resists poison, yeah, that's it.
And bug.
No. Bug resists ground. Ground does not resist bug. That's one of those ones that has basically no like reasoning to it. I just went out of my way to memorize it because it's awkward. I don't know if I've told this story, but in college, not university college, in my computing class I had to make. Actually, no, I didn't have to do this. I think I just did this in my own time when I was like, because I completed. This was early on. Like we were doing a lot of tasks that were very basic, and I would finish them, within a very quick time compared to the allotted time we had. So I spent the rest of the class time, coding a little mini game thing that would test your Pokemon type matchup knowledge. I just imported the type chart, and then it would just pick a random interaction, and it would say, what is this? Is it super effective, normal, not very effective, or immune? And then it would count your streak for how many you got correct in a row without messing up. And that was where I learned several things, such as ground does not resist bug, but bug resists ground. Fighting resists rock, but not steel. There's probably a few other things.
Sorry, you said fighting resists rock, but not steel.
Correct, yeah. And the way I thought about that is just both of them are like the hard material type, but steel is even harder. So rock is not hard enough to not be resisted by fighting, but steel is hard enough that it's not resisted by fighting.
God. Yeah. Okay, I think this is probably fine.
Okay. Esther, you ugly. Wait, I need to make a note of I need to make a note to update Quagsire's stats in the ROM.
Also, update Metal Claw. I hope there's no other moves that we've changed. I think there are.
Today?
Well, not today, but...
I'm pretty sure I already updated Blaze Kick. I guess I'll say double check Blaze Kick.
I don't think we ever actually added Tox Injection.
We did.
Okay. Raw Farthanes.
I think that was worth doing.
Yeah.
We've changed this to slow wool. I'll call it slow mixed wool. And it can get some other defensive stuff like amnesia and curse.
Reflect type.
If you want a double checker at the very brink of release, I'd happily do it. When you say that, do you mean like looking through the ROM and making sure that everything is as it is in the spreadsheets? Because that would be a lot of work, but if you're genuinely okay with it, then like, yeah, I'll take that. I would, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of his thing, so.
Yeah, true. Just don't go with it. You don't need to like triple check it. I know that you're very thorough, so you know. Anyway,
Okay, so Swampert is just a straightforward mixed attacker that is mainly going to be focusing on its stab types, other than Move Relearner, I think.
Yeah. Pretty much. The hell was that? Did you blow bubbles into a glass of like water or something?
I mean, I was just gargling.
Oh. It didn't sound like gargling for some reason. I guess because it didn't have... Usually when I gargle, I'm like, ah, but you didn't make a vocalization, you just did the gargling. I don't know if I know how to do that. Hang on.
Well, I don't know if I could do it without water. Unfortunately, I finished my water. Otherwise, oh wait, no.
Yeah, no, I don't know how to goggle without making a noise, without like vocalizing. Huh. That's slightly terrible.
No, it's good. Swampert gets adaptability. That's extra stab, right?
Yep. Stab is 2x instead of 1.5x.
Oh boy, this thing definitely needs to be dealing more damage.
Well, that's why I said it's the most straightforward, just attacker, I would say.
I'm just gonna say right now that you know, I tend to not think about Swampert that much, and so like it's very susceptible here to just accidentally becoming like the strongest Pokemon in the game, because I won't think of it as being that good, but it's just like, it's a solid type combo, it's got good stats, adaptability, it's just gonna fucking kill everything.
Yeah. Well, Lancet, Gen 7. Fuck you mean Hammer-On? Okay, I guess all three are getting fighting moves. No, we got rid of Hammer-On, didn't we?
Did we? I don't know.
We did, yeah. Yes, we did. We did.
No, we got rid... Does Gastro have Damp? No, it has Sticky Hold and Dry Skin.
Okay, yeah. Which doesn't really make any sense because it's not dry. It's actually very wet.
I mean, that's the thing. Is
It has a
it's,
crusty back.
Well, Dry Skin isn't actually used on Pokemon with dry skin. It's more so just things that
would dry out if they don't receive a lot of water to keep them moist. Yeah. If anything, it should be called thirsty.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Mental note. Change. Dry skin.
Dry skin to thirsty.
That was a joke.
It should be like parched, quite partial to be exact.
Yes.
Um,
Cyarethsis? The fuck? What is that supposed to mean? What were the dandruff conditions called? Isn't that sciatica? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, psoriasis. Psoriasis. What? Hang on. Okay, now I need to check what
Deuteronomy.
Now I need to check what hang on. Can I open this in another window in my other monitor? Okay, here's something stupid. I feel like if you deliberately open the window on your other monitor, it should open the window on your other monitor. Am I crazy? Why is there a copy of the taskbar on the other thing if it just opens it in screen 1 anyway? It's stupid.
So where are we looking up? Yes. So psoriasis is the dandruff thing.
I don't know how to spell it. Oh, it's with a P?
PSI.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't too far off. But yeah, okay. Psoriasis and sciatica. I don't know how to... Okay. Sciatica. Sciatica happens when the sciatic nerve, which runs from your lower back to your feet, is irritated or compressed. You may feel a sharp burning pain down the back of the leg, tingling like pins and needles, numbness, and weakness. You probably do not have sciatica if you only have back pain. Okay, so it's like pain in your lower back and leg from like a trapped nerve or something, irritated nerve. Okay.
Esther, you ugly.
Alright,
God, this thing only gets water gun and muddy water.
That's fucking stupid. I saw in another gen it gets water pulse. I'm okay with that as the mid move. I also think it's a mixed attacker. This thing should get Aqua Tail. It, makes sense for it.
Does it have a tail?
Yeah, it has a big tail. See?
Okay.
I guess you could say it has a small tail with a large tail fin, but close enough.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess.
It's just occurred to me. I didn't even think about this, but yeah, Leaf Blade, Blaze Kick, Muddy Water are supposed to be like a trio of signature moves initially, even though Leaf Blade especially is now on everything. Muddy Water is on nothing, like because it's just kind of a weaker surf. And Blaze Kick we put effort into. Leaf Blade I think is fine as it is. Muddy Water I feel like we should do something with. Should we maybe see if we can differentiate it from Surf a little more?
It's just an accuracy drop normally, right?
I think so. Let's see. Okay,
We made it... So we already made it worse.
Okay, it's
I feel
lower.
like
It's lower accuracy with a good status. With a good
Fuck it. Buff it to...
100.
Yeah, I also feel like 85 accuracy is bad,
We
but...
can do 90, maybe.
So, 100 attack, 90 accuracy.
Yeah. We already... Now, here's another thing. Is, what is Muddy Water normally? 95?
95 in Gen 3 through 5, 90 after. Just put it back to 95.
95 accuracy? Or...
No, 95 power.
Oh, okay.
Or no, what am I saying? Yeah, put it up to 100. Fuck it.
It's not ground type surf. Now here's the thing: this is a little weird. Octazooka is now same accuracy, lower power, but higher chance of the accuracy drop. Also, doesn't Surf have a chance of dropping special defense? Did you forget to put it in, or am I just remembering that wrong? Am I having a Mandela
Surf
effect?
has never had a chance to drop special defense.
What? I thought it was like Psychic, where it could drop Spadef, and then...
No, I don't think so.
Maybe that should be what Muddy Water does.
Why?
Because I thought Surf had it. Octazooka is like you're shooting ink. I feel like... At least I think so.
Probably something like that.
Muddy Water is like, yes, the mud moves lower accuracy, but this isn't just mud, it's muddy water. I feel like, you know, the extra, like, random crap and earth and stuff should maybe... I don't know. It's up to you. Oh, Muddy Water is also better because it hits all enemies instead of all but self. It doesn't...
Well, that's not necessarily better. It's side grade. But...
It's usually better. It's only not better if you want to hit like a water absorb teammate or something.
Well, doesn't the attack power split when it's hitting multiple things?
Yes, but I don't think that's different between all but self versus all enemies.
Oh, I didn't know we were comparing Surf and Muddy Water. I thought we were comparing Muddy Water and Octazooka.
Yeah.
Super sandwich. Okay, I don't know, just make Octazooka like fucking 130 power. Who cares?
I would be okay with making Octazooka lower accuracy, 100% chance to lower target accuracy. No, that's at that point that's not really worth it because it's not a great effect on like paralysis. It's just kind of like okay.
Wait, what's
No,
wrong?
forget my suggestion.
I mean, I was gonna say the same thing though. Like, just make it 100% accuracy drop.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with that?
But I was gonna lower the accuracy of this as well to compensate, like Zap Cannon, or like Dynamite Punch.
No, just keep it where it is and just make it better.
Okay. That feels more balanced to me between these two.
Make it red. Make sure you put it in the notes.
Okay. Update Octazooka. Yeah.
Oh, it's Octazooka. Oh.
Alright, I'm fine with this.
Oh, it's Oct.
Are people still going to give it Surf anyway because of convenience?
Yeah, probably. Cha-cha-cha-chia.
Would you like the with or without the cha-cha-chas?
Oh my god.
With or without the Esther, you ugly.
We might have problems.
We have so many problems. Okay, back to Mudkip. Do you get it?
Where'd it go?
What?
Go back to the movesets.
What happened?
No, the movesets page. This is...
This?
No, the spreadsheet with the movesets.
Oh, okay.
There it is. I was like, I didn't see it when you opened this tab. I'm like, where the fuck did it go?
I don't think I did open the tab. That's the thing.
No, I saw it because I saw the fondue pot and Craig's special down there, but I didn't see the giant fucking harsh top.
This feels like the end of a bit in like a sitcom where it's like, we just had the problems, and it's like, no more pranking, and you're like, okay, and then, I walk into the next room, and there's this giant mosh stomp.
So
Josh! Oh no!
Right, it's gone.
Oh my god. Okay, moving on. Oh yeah, foresight. Okay.
Aquatail.
Yeah. I didn't know Swampert was uncut.
What?
Rock slime, huh?
Rock
I said I didn't know.
slime.
I didn't slime. Yeah, I didn't know that Swampert was uncut. I said
What the fuck do you mean?
because it gets foresight.
Oh my god.
Now it normally gets earthquake. I feel like earth power is more fit. Actually, I don't know. I'm hemming and hawing. Shuffle a couple, go to the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
So I don't know what earth power actually is. I think we looked it up, and
It's supposed to be like it's like geomantic type stuff. It's like, the power of the earth. Like, it's like earth elemental magic, whereas earthquakes are just like, the earth fucking shakes.
Here comes another Chinese earthquake.
Yeah, earth power is sort of more leaning in the fire direction, so maybe this should be just earthquake. The downside of Swampert, I guess, will be that you kind of have to, like... This is still going on? Yeah. You know what to do. Okay, I need to preserve this for the posterity of YouTube. This is still going on. I was in a podcast, so I couldn't make it till now. Zooey mama, zooey mama, zooey mama.
Except I apparently fucked up because I didn't respond, and also I added a hyphen.
You don't have to respond. That's fine. I don't know if the hyphen needs to be there or not. It's fine. I'm being attacked by Diary of a Living Kid. That's
fun hair.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's more or less the gist of it. That's what we do when somebody shows up and is like, "Oh, this is still going." And now and now if somebody else joins while you're in the stream and they're like, "It's still going," now you can join us in Zooey Mamaing them.
Yes.
Okay. Should we give it Endeavor? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay.
I'm glad that you valued my input.
There's no real reason not to if it gets it naturally and we still have it, unless we want to get rid of it later. Glad it could contribute, of course. Yeah, but not gonna be too much longer because we just need to finish up Swampert and then we'll wrap up.
Yeah.
Josh needs to go
as
well.
Look at Swampert's vanilla moveset again, because this thing is really weird. It has a surprisingly low number of stab moves.
Yeah.
And Rock Slide and Hammer Arm, which are kind of interesting coverage. And then the rest of its stuff just kind of sucks ass.
Yeah.
Like it's strangely barren.
I think that's to make up for it being otherwise just solid, like stat-wise and type-wise.
So I think it should get a poison move.
Really?
For
Mover Learner?
It's
okay.
it's swamp
Sludge
stuff.
Bomb or something. Oh, maybe Sludge Wave, because it's like.
Yes, I like Sludge Wave.
Okay. Gets Protect normally, I know, because it's a good normal option. Oh no, but we were gonna give poison to Gastronite. It's fine. Gastron can get Sludge Bomb instead of Sludge Wave. It'll be so meaningful a difference.
I
thought you would enjoy it.
So mean, a puppy-fi.
I thought you would like it and play it. It gets Protect normally. Does it? Maybe in a different gen. Hang on.
No, it was on there.
Oh, yeah. Why did I... Okay.
You didn't write a lot of its other shit. Like, there's Takedown.
Well, Takedown has been removed. Hammer Arm has been removed.
I mean,
Foresight has been removed.
Double Edge.
I did Double Edge.
Oh, well, fuck me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, just counter all of your hits there, but... Well, it's a water type, so it's got to get an ice move. Okay, no.
Deuteronomy.
Okay, here's my idea. Is Gastrodon just gets Sludge Bomb by level up. You don't even have to move really.
Sure.
Foresight has been removed. Normalized Delcat can't defeat Morty now. If only we had the Foresight to see this coming. Man, fuck Foresight.
Did we actually get rid of Foresight? I never remember.
Yes, we did. Well, actually, we got rid of Otis Sleuth. We didn't get rid of Foresight?
Yeah,
okay.
We kept Foresight.
Foresight. It's the most useless fucking move ever.
Don't give it fucking Foresight. Like,
well, what else?
I would rather have a blank slot than have.
I'd rather have
Foresight.
Oh boy, superpower.
High level curse.
Sure. Why does it have to be high level?
I don't know.
I'm fine with that.
It's because it's kind of a Dragon Dance type situation.
I think we should give it superpowers. It's other because everyone else is getting fighting moves.
No, don't give it fighting move. Doesn't need a fighting move. Give it an attack order.
Yeah.
I know, we'll take away Whiscash's niche and give it fucking Discharge.
Nah. It's not even a catfish. Let's read Swampit's dex entries. Swampit is very strong. Something about that is funny to me. Has enough power to easily drag a boulder with relative easily shatter.
Well, if you teach it strength, I guess.
There's powerful vision that lets it see even in murky water. See? That's why it gets Foresight. I'm putting it back.
Oh my god. I hate that actually kind of makes sense.
It predicts storms by sensing subtle differences in the sounds of waves and tidal winds with its fins. I don't believe you. I don't know why I'm skeptical of this, but no, it doesn't do that. That's fake. What do you mean it protects its seaside net? Am I reading the right Pokemon Dex entry here? What do you mean seaside nest? 1, no, it lives in swamps. 2, a nest? It's a what? It's like a... What even is it anyway? It's like a Mudskipper or something?
Axolotl.
Axolotl? Yeah, that was it. It keeps talking about piling up boulders. Like, okay, we get it. Boulder. Break a boulder into pieces. Easily drag a boulder. Piles up boulders. What the fuck is this?
This just sounded like Brick Break. I didn't want to fucking give it a fighting move.
It swims as fast as a jet ski. Aquajet would be a new option for it. Yo, curse Aquajet. I kind of like that. That's a good idea.
Hold on. What are we using to justify Aquajet?
Well, where is it? It swims as fast as a jet ski.
Oh, fuck off. That one also claims it has a seaside nest. I declare that one non-canon.
I like Curse Aquajet. That's fun.
I guess, yeah. As long as it gets it at kind of like a weirdly high level, because usually priority moves are kind of early. But like,
I'm okay with that. We can.
I feel like with this one, like it's kind of meant to be slow. So, yeah.
It can swim while towing a large ship.
Now I'm just thinking of Squidward, like crawling his way to the Krusty Krab with a giant fucking pirate ship like strapped to his back. Do you remember that?
No. This Pokemon makes its nest on beautiful beaches. Stop calling it a nest, and no it doesn't. It lives in the swamp. Is it not even called Swampert in Japanese? Is that why? Oh.
Lag-a-large.
Raguraji. Raguraji. Why is it called that? Lagoon, Lodge, and Laggled Log. Oh god, it is supposed to... That's fucking weird. The Guild African Lungfish. I guess it kind of looks like an axolotl.
Axolotls are so weird.
Also, maybe based on common depictions of a swamp monster. That's almost making me think we should give it a grass move then. Fuck, that's what we were doing for Gashton. The fins on its head resemble Japanese war fans. Triple Tactics talent reference? Oh wait, no, not those kinds. What? Hang on, what the hell is the... What's the type of fan that's in Triple Tac anyway? That's not... It wasn't this kind. Is it Gunbai? Yeah, Gunbai.
Hey.
Yeah, this is the thing that's in the Art of Triple Tactics talent. And also the thing that you use in the FF14 emote was it's like Uchiwa Shoi or something. Hang on. Uchiwa Shoi. I don't know the context, but it sounds like an excuse for triple kick. No, I don't know. I don't know why it's called Triple Tactics talent. I think it's because it has 3 different effects. Really? There's no redirect? Yeah, it's because it has 3 effects. Three different effects, just like kicking with 3 different feet. We're not giving it triple kick. Anyway, its stance is reminiscent of sumo wrestlers. Yeah, we're gonna have to give it some kind of fighting move. I'm sorry. It keeps talking about breaking boulders, so probably break.
I guess. Yeah. Here's the thing: is it's this move along with fucking superpower is one that I never want to give anything, but extrasensory, it like for the same reason as foresight.
Sure.
It doesn't need this many coverage moves, though, is the problem.
You are correct. You are correct.
But what does it have so far? It's got
Rock Slide. Let's get rid of Brick Break. We can say Rock Slide is accounting for that.
So it's got Rock Slide, Sludge Wave, Extrasensory.
Poison is bad. Nice? Psychic's like not actually that good of a coverage type, honestly. It's good against 2 things and resisted by a few things that you might otherwise want to hit.
You don't think it has the special power to use Extrasensory? I kind of get what you mean.
Yeah.
You want to just change it back to Brick Break?
I don't want it to be Brick Break necessarily. Even though I was the one gunning for it earlier, I think as a move relearner it would be lame, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I don't want to give it a move. Yeah, okay, here's my point. Move relearner is, some other type. And then if we also give it Break Break, I think that's too much coverage. So I think whatever else we give it should just be some status move or something, and then the move relearner can be its other coverage. If that's okay with you.
So we're not giving it a fighting move?
No. I like I said, I know I was the one gunning for it earlier, but now I've,
All right.
Thought about it more. I think Rock Slide does good enough to represent the like throwing around boulders, breaking boulders type thing. Brick Break's a TM as well, yeah.
Ease.
Break a boulder with relative ease.
Oh my god.
Break, you ugly.
Break.
We could do Ice Punch, but every fucking water type gets an ice move. I feel like this one doesn't also need it.
Yeah.
Especially because it doesn't resist ice, so that's, I guess, a reason to not do that. Don't. Sand Scorch is a move relearner? Nah.
No, because it doesn't live in the sand, and it doesn't need another ground move, and
Right.
especially not as a relearner. Ah! I'm not seeing a lot of great options here. Which is stupid, because it has potential for a lot of coverage. We just didn't want to.
Yeah. I really don't want the other coverage move to just be fighting again, because it's already what Sceptile has.
I know. Rock Slide is normally a natural level up move, right? Because I'd be fine moving it to relearner.
I would also be fine moving it. Oh, but Blaziken also has a rock move and it's relearner.
No! Are we putting extra sensory back and saying fuck it?
It does live in the sand. It has that beach house nest that Dex keeps talking about.
Oh my god.
Nah, fuck it. We're giving it lick. Okay.
No. Zen headbutt for no fucking reason.
It's definitely not Zen. Can I read some Marshtomp entries? Will that help? You know we're fucking getting desperate when we're looking at the Prevos Dex entries. The surface of Marshtomp's body is enveloped by a thin, sticky film that enables it to live on land. The Pokemon plays in mud on beaches when the ocean
That sounds like, what the fuck is the name of the move?
Acid Armor.
No. Aquaveil? What the hell is the one that, like, heals? Well, Water Veil is a...
Prevents burn.
Yeah, what's the thing that, like, heals you every turn?
Rain
The fuck
Dish?
is that move called? No,
it's
it's
move.
It's
Aqua Ring. Aqua Ring.
That's it.
Insert shitty music from the house you buy in Earthbound. I don't know what music that is, so I'm just gonna assume it's...
I was thinking that too.
I should play Earthbound again, not on screen. Because I feel like I was maybe a bit too harsh on it. And I should give it another shot, because I don't know.
Thursday.
Story legs give it sure footing, even in mud. Keeps talking about mud. Burrows into dirt to sleep. Dig!
Marshtomp is much faster at traveling through mud than when swimming. Agility.
There needs to be more types.
Yeah.
18 isn't enough.
Plastic type.
You're kidding, but there is a Pokemon like that has a plastic type. I think it has types based on like what the thing is made of, and there's a lot of stuff made of like that's like based on like household objects and like stuff like that. So they have like a glass type, they have like a couple different like other materials and stuff. I don't remember all of them. But it includes plastic. We're not doing Endure. It's not even a coverage. Okay, is this where we buck the trend a little and just give it some like good coverage move? Sorry, some like good status move for the other move relearner?
Even then, I don't know what we would give it.
Yeah.
I'm fine with just Ice Punch or Extra Sensory or Brick Break. Like, they all kind of have issues. Maybe not Brick Break, but... Ice Punch is, like, boring, but it works.
Yeah. I almost... here's my thinking, is... Like... Ice Punch would basically just be because it's a water type, and also it would make it good against grass types, which I feel like it doesn't need.
Kind of makes it too good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like it almost. I in fact, does this thing learn Ice Beam by TM? Because I'm almost thinking like it just get rid of any ability to learn an ice move, but that might be a bit too far. But I'm almost thinking.
Still
like,
kind of leaning extrasensory.
Okay, let's just go extrasensory. Okay, one more move for normal level up. I don't think it does that. It doesn't go like that.
Okay.
Kaizo White 2 has Explosion Swampert. It's fucking stupid.
I think it might already have enough status moves is the thing. Let's see, it's got Water Gun, Water Pulse, Muddy Water, Aqua Tail.
Oh, Hydro Pump. It should probably go Hydro Pump at a high level. I know everything. I know every water type, but we gave a high power thing to the others. I don't know. We're not giving it Crab Hammer, right? So.
Hold on. Is there a like detrimental water move that matches the other two?
Hydro Pump is low accuracy. I would say that's enough to make up for that.
I guess. I wish I could justify Water Spout just because it's a more interesting move.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So. Tackle. Growl. Water Gun. What are you doing instead of Quick Attack? At that level. Bide. Should probably be Bide. Mud Slap at 10.
Oh, Sludge Wave is taking care of grass types. Is that fine?
That's more okay because Poison is otherwise a pretty bad attacking type.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, I said that I was going to have the stuff ready to show the Valentine's event today, and I didn't. So, there is a very small chance we might do another one of these on Wednesday, but probably not.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
So what I'll probably end up doing is just announcing the thing on YouTube, and also I'm extending the holiday event by a week anyway, because there was a week where it wasn't available, so... The problem is I still need to make all the sprites and stuff. I have the concept, but we need to do that, and we also need to write the descriptions.
Right.
Which, by the way, I don't know if people are aware, but all the event ones do have unique descriptions, and I think they're worth reading, because they are funny. Is Water Pulse at 13 to, what's the power of Water Pulse anyway? Did we up it?
70. 75, yeah.
That's, yeah. Okay.
Make it, I mean, you could make that the 16 move, but even that is, like, a little early. I guess Mud Bomb for the 16 move.
No, we just gave it Mud Slap at 10. That's...
Oh. Oh, Mud Bomb is also 75.
Okay.
I never remember the difference between Mud Bomb and Mud Shot, but yeah. Okay.
I hate to say this, but perhaps Aqua Jet for the 16 move.
I really don't want it that early.
It's Water Gun until... That's actually something we didn't even address, is its Water Gun is 40, and then it's nothing until... I already forgot what it is, Water Pulse.
I mean, 40 to 75 is fine. I feel like other stuff does that.
Okay, but we can't... 16 is too early for this.
Okay, then make it like 21 or something.
Okay, so then it's going 16 levels with Water Gun as its best move. It's going until 21. That seems a bit much to me. I guess the payoff is higher.
I think it'll be fine.
Okay, fine. 20. Because that's the...
Unless you want to just switch out Water Pulse for Bubble Beam.
No, I don't. Well, up to you. Whatever we do, I'm putting the move at 19. That's the latest I'm willing to go, and that's, matching the level of the other stuff we kind of did.
Okay, that's fine then.
Question
Endeavor
now.
can be early. Well, Foresight also fucking sucks, but
Yeah. Endeavor can be a little later. It's not completely useless. The question is, what do we do for 16?
oh god. Oh god. I would want it to be Mud Bomb, but I know.
Like, we can swap Mud Slap and Bide maybe, but Bide and Foresight are both really bad.
Yeah.
I think Mud Bomb should be a little later. I think it should be like the
Yeah.
22 or 25 move.
Um. I don't want Curse to be that early. I don't want Aqua Jet to be that early. I'm not sure what to do here because, like, I feel like there's things we could do, but it would require changing a bunch of other shit. I really feel like 16 should be a ground move because it gets ground on it gets the type when it evolves.
Okay.
The problem is I don't know what to do about Mud Slap. We could just get rid of that one completely, but I don't
No,
know
I
what
think
we
it should
put
get
in
Mud
that
Slap.
slot.
We can just move Bide up. It's okay.
In that case, put Foresight before Bide because Bide at least kind of does something. Foresight fucking sucks ass. It's
So does
just
Bide.
get it out of the way. It
Yeah,
does,
it
but
sucks less. Yeah, you're right. I know.
yeah. Now we have Mud Bomb here. That's 75 power, lowers accuracy. It's just a much better Mud Slap. We could do Mud Shot, which is 60 power, lower speed.
Oh. Yeah. Let's do that. Simple. And then we just get rid of something. Endeavor.
Okay.
Okay, that was relatively painless. Okay.
You know you didn't have to do
Oh no.
that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm thinking Protect 22, Curse 32. Does that sound okay to you?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay. So now we have, what slots do we need to fill? It's 40, 44, 50, 55, 60. 40, 44, 50, 55, 60.
All right. Don't make Hydro Pump the final move challenge. Failed. Like,
Guys.
yeah. I'm gonna fucking delete the move.
Feels
Honestly,
a
I
little
think I would unironically like Hydro Pump better if it was an Overheat clone.
We're not doing that.
I fucking hate Hydro Pump so much.
That's a personal hang up. The move is fine.
I know.
I'm not telling you you're wrong. I'm just telling you that it's not like an objective, like this thing, just everyone hates it. Like a lot of people like Hydro Pump. It's not interesting.
Double edge 40, Earthquake 50. I guess that leaves Rock Slide at 55.
That seems a bit late to me, but I don't want to make any of these. Yeah. And I'm also thinking of swapping Mud Bomb and Curse, because we have the ground moves at 8, 16, 28, and then nothing until 50. So I think Mud Bomb at 32 is a little bit more of a good. And then we also split up the attacking moves a little bit that way.
All right.
Okay, this was a fucking painful one to do, but we finally managed it. You can never predict which ones are going to be problems, huh?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Down! Esther, you ugly! I think I need to be put down. Oh no! Is that what it was from?
Yeah.
Protect. Cois. Mud Bomb! Eoth Quacky.
No.
Esther, you ugly.
I'm not a fan of Stinger Flint.
Well, I have never been concerned about Super Idol, Super Idol.
NFTs.
Quack. Oh, hi, Red Star. I didn't know you were here. Always got to have somebody coming in near the end of the stream.
Yep.
I'm surprised we got all 3 of these done in less than 3 hours, by the way. I'm pretty sure the Johto Starters one took us 4.5 hours for 3.
Damn.
I can't tell if we've gotten more efficient or if the Johto Starters were just that difficult to figure out. Because I feel like we took forever on all 3 of these, especially the move relearner ones. Well, it took us, what was it, 25 minutes to just do the intro part. So now it's been 2 hours and 28 minutes to do each of these, which is 148 minutes, which is how do you divide that?
Creswellmania.
A little over 45 minutes each.
Do we replace Foresight with Endeavor?
Up to you. I would be okay with it if you wanted to.
Level 10 Endeavor seems a little weird, but it's not, like, broken or anything, so... 8.
Well, I think we should swap it with Bide if we do that, because it's better than Bide. Okay. It's weird how these keep lining up. I mean, I wasn't even trying to do it, but it keeps happening. That they're very close to being like, yeah.
What's lining up?
Like Aqua Jet at 25 compared to the 5 punch Engage Rain. That was not on purpose. That was just from trying to space stuff out.
Yeah.
And like here, like the 55 is something that's not just a stab move in all cases.
I believe we have figured out a formula.
Yeah, I guess so.
Although I guess, actually, yeah, I'm noticing here that its primary type is in the level 50 move for Sceptile and Blaziken, and I would actually agree with Earthquake before Aqua Tail and Swampert. Well, no, maybe not.
Up to you.
I don't know. It's...
Earthquake, I think, is a better move than Aqua Tail.
It is.
But I'm okay to swap them if you would prefer that.
If anything, maybe Rock Slide, then Aqua Tail, then Earthquake, actually. But that would kind of mess up
is...
the...
It
is a really good move. But...
I'm in the reason I'm leaning. I actually kind of do I like that idea is just because 55 Rock Slide is so late. The move's not that good. It would put it in parallel with like X Scissor. Let's do that. You do it. I'll update it in my document. That I'm in my notepad that I'm about to just delete in a few days anyway. Now, what I'm curious about now is when other stuff learns Earthquake. So we have...
Diarrhea.
We have Golem learning it at 48. We have Nidoking learning it at 42. Same with Nidoqueen, actually. We have... Mamoswine learning it at 44.
Oh, Mamoswine's colors are fucked up. I gotta fix it.
What is it looking at here? Oh, Meganium getting his move relearner. That's crazy early, considering we're moving that to like Goldenrod or Critique, but oh well.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine.
Fuck it, man.
Yeah. Alright.
Swampert is also just really strong, so I think it can manage without it for a while.
Yeah. Okay. That will be all. Aside from doing Quagsire's moves, which I don't know when we're doing that, but aside from Quagsire, we are completely caught up to everything that you can get before Gym 1, except for Ruins of Alph, which will be the next stream. Yeah, then it'll just be, route... then it'll be Fish. And then it will be Union Cave, I think. Yep. And then just, continuing through the areas.
We get, so we have Quagsire, Unknown, all of the fossils.
Mm-hmm.
Then a shit ton of fish.
Yeah. And then finally we'll get back to some relatively interesting stuff with Union Cave. Hopefully it will be a bit more varied.
We got Sandshrew, Mechaheda, Diglett, Onyx, Cleffa. Yeah.
There's also a random question. If this is both to the chat and if you're watching the VOD of this, would you prefer if I labeled the streams with like what we covered in them? I wouldn't literally list like, oh, this is the stream where we did, like in the description I already put which Pokemon specifically we do, but would it be beneficial to have in the title like, this is stream number 10, Hoenn starters. The previous one was stream number 9, Route 32. Like, would people like that?
Stream G, the ColecoVision.
No disguise for my double vision. It's like these days, there's so many games you don't know where to look. That sounds great. I probably will then. I think some of the early ones were a bit of a shuffle of like... I think we had like a bird one, a bug one. I don't know if we... I feel like some of the routes we kind of mixed together, but whatever, I can figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
Benito Mussolini, the ColecoVision.
If not for the fact that, this is basically just, background noise filler content, I would also consider making like a thumbnail that just shows which Pokemon are featured, but that's probably too much effort. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming, and see you guys probably on Sunday for more UFO 50. Which, for the record, I did look up the ARG start, so I know what to do next, and then hopefully
I
we can
think you're
figure
going to
stuff
tell
out
me
from
about
there.
that.
Yeah, I'll tell you off screen. And then we got like other games to progress through, and multiplayer and all that stuff. So we'll do stuff. We still have a couple of weeks of that at least. Yeah. Good night.
Club can go die in a fire.
Yeah.